I think whenever you're looking to live in a space, you're looking for light. And in a special way, that brought me a light that was missing in my life. And so that's how I decided to go with Sevilla. My name is Yazmin Cruz. I study at the University of Wisconsin-Milwaukee with a double major in Spanish and education with a minor in ESL. And I studied abroad in Seville, Spain, and London, UK. When it came to studying abroad, it was that. It was that I didn't see anybody who looked like me. So I was like, whoa, is it even possible for me to do this? Like, is this dream going to stay a dream? Attending college was my first dream, I would say. And studying abroad was that second dream that I wasn't sure was going to be possible. Um, but after investigating and just mentally accepting the fact and the note that it was something that was for me and aligned in my journey. And I think all those things sort of joined together to my parents to understand that this was something that I was going to do and that I needed to do for myself. But once I got to Seville, I believe in my first week, we went to Cadiz, which is a small town by Seville. And then from there, I think it was over. I was going to a bunch of cities in Sevilla. And along with that, I visited Madrid, Barcelona, Aracena, Granada. So a bunch of cities in Spain. And so within the program, they had a few activities where you can kind of meet people in the program, whether it's a rooftop ceremony or just an open discussion. And so I met my friends through those activities along with my classes at CEA CAPA. Each way, you're learning and meeting new people, whether it's in the States or in Seville. And I think with that, you begin to create your team and your community. In the Sahara, it was my 21st birthday. This was our first night in the desert, and my friends had a little cake for me. We had the drums playing. The stars were covering the sky. And so I think just in that moment, I felt that love and abundance, not just for my birthday, but just overall in the space of how connection can be truly everywhere. It's not just in your hometown or what you're used to. You know, you can have those friendships and connections even though you just met them 3 months ago. Being part of CEA CAPA, not just the programs, but their alumni ambassador team has been amazing. I went back to my old high school and talked about study abroad. And there I'm like, okay, I'm taking the role that I wish I would have had. So it was this big moment of reflection just to realize that I could be inspiring somebody or just planting a seed of this is possible, because it's those experiences that I wouldn't want anyone to miss out on. And not just that, but the self-growth and independence that I earned from this experience, the confidence I have in myself is something I wouldn't trade for the world. I can share that after Spain, I knew I wanted to come back. So now post-graduation, my hope is to go back to Sevilla to earn my master's. And so now I reflect on that, and I think I would have never thought that was possible without studying abroad. Because study abroad taught me that there are different opportunities internationally, ways that you can continue growing, and not just for yourself, but for your education and your career.